Hello, this is Bern, and if you want to learn how to step into really loving yourself more, stick around because I'm going to demystify this process in our episode today. Hello, this is Bern. Welcome to your greatlife3.com. Today is another edition of Ask Bern, where any of you amazing women get to ask me a question on understanding men, love, intimacy, and I reply by creating a video just for you. Today's question comes from QA, who's asking at the end of one of my videos. She watched one of my videos and says, well, how do you achieve self-love? And this is a question that I get asked indirectly, not necessarily directly most of the time, but I know it's something that's really needed. So I'm gonna give you right now 4 immediate ways to really not intellectually, but here, step into self-love. The first one is essential because it's kind of like letting go of the baggage, which is forgive yourself. The first step to really loving yourself is forgive yourself for what you haven't done, for not being perfect, for not yet being in this place in life where you want to be, without really going into and saying, hey, looking at yourself with compassion, looking at yourself with kindness, looking at yourself as someone who is a work in progress like we all are, it's gonna be really hard to love yourself because you're wanting a perfection that doesn't really exist. So you're gonna be really hard on yourself, and most important of all, you're gonna be really hard on others as well. So the first one is let go of the past by forgiving yourself and understanding that you're exactly where you should be right now, and that you can make a decision at any moment in time to make things better. Number 2 is do what's kind for you. If you usually do something that is really harsh for you, do what's kind. If you punish yourself, if you say things to others that result in people now being angry with you, you're not doing the kind thing to others or to yourself. So choose what's kind for you, what gives you inner peace. Make decisions that make you feel like you're being that compassionate being that you can be with a child to yourself. Think about it. If you were with yourself the way you are with a baby, in terms of being kind, compassionate, things would be a lot different, right? If you didn't talk to yourself like your worst enemy, if you talked to yourself as if you actually really cared about you, just like you would care for a little baby, then things would change. So I'd say that's number 2, do what's kind. Step number 3 is step into growth. So yes, you want to be kind to yourself, but you also want to put yourself in situations that, even if they don't feel comfortable, cause you to grow. Why? Because growing, doing shit that makes a difference, stepping into courage creates a feeling of worth, and that is very compatible with feeling self-love. The more you feel like your life is progressing in the right direction, and the only way to get this is by stepping into growth, as uncomfortable as it might be, as challenging as it might be, but courageously doing things that make you become better, make you expand, take whatever skill you have to the next level, or whatever heart opening you have to a deeper level. That's the growth that I'm talking about. And the more you step into doing things courageously this way, the more you will start feeling an amazing sense of worth, which will translate into loving yourself and accepting yourself and appreciating yourself more. Why? Because you're starting to see some of your strengths more than your weaknesses. And the last one is pretty simple and has nothing to do with you. It has to do with other human beings, which is express more love. And here's why. When you express more love to others, the immediate thing that most likely will happen is that you will get that love reciprocated. So when you express more love, guess what? You first feel more love as you're expressing it. And 2, when somebody gives it back to you, that's a very loving thing to do. The more loving you are to others, the more loving those human beings are with you. So the more you're giving yourself, your heart, care, and aliveness, and passion, and love from others. But you have to be the one who says, you know what? I'm going to change this first by being the leader, by doing first, by giving first, and then allowing yourself to receive. So 4 simple steps: forgive yourself, do what's kind, step into growth, and express more love. If you find this is helpful, if you think this is good for you, I'm going to ask you to do 3 things. Number 1, click like on this video. Number 2, subscribe to my channel. Number 3, on the link below this video, you will see a link that allows you to sign up to my 3-part video series, How to Become the Only Woman He Loves for the Rest of His Life. So click on that, sign up to the 3-part video series, and if you have any questions for me, write them on this video or in any of my other videos, and I'll either answer personally or I'll reply to you in a form of video. Thank you so much, and as always, I challenge you to live a full and a conscious life.